Braves fans, remember to tune in every Saturday morning at 9:30 on WFXB Fox TV for the UNCP Sports Black and Gold Report presented by PxP. It's a show all about UNC Pembroke athletics as we bring you interviews with coaches, highlights, and special features around the UNCP athletic department. Tune in Saturdays at 9:30 on WFXB or on our YouTube channel the following Monday. John Haskins not happy with the play of his team so far as the Saints 1-11 in the PBC, the Braves 8-4 in conference action. Flagler with a chance to take the first double-digit lead of the game for either team. Bryant Reed on Cameron Songer. Free throw no good by Jazzy Mathis. Braves haven't scored in 2.5 minutes. Just over their last 7. Field goal percentage dipped below 30% right now for the black and gold. Second free throw is good. Mathis, for her, those are just free throw attempts number 11 and 12 on the season. Not a player who gets to the line very much. Braves break the pressure. Allen gives it to Erica Williams. Allen to Williams. Monley now down low. Double team comes up with a lefty shot. No good and can't get her own rebound. Rebound stays in play. Flagler dodges a bullet there. Really a costly mistake. A screen, a drive, cut off. Alford will hold it. Right wing, three-point attempt. Mathis left it short. Allen grabs the rebound for UNCP. Flagler players reaching in, trying to take it from her. She'll just take it up the floor herself.
Now, if I'm the Braves here, I probably want to push tempo. It's fourth quarter. We're down 10, and Flagler has been playing 7 players the whole game.
Here's a three-point attempt. Bayham, no good. I think you're absolutely right. You need to increase the number of possessions remaining in this game, whether that's with a half-court trap or a full-court press, getting quicker into the offense. But the way the Braves are shooting the ball, which is to say not very well today, you need more shots. If the shots aren't going in, you're down by 10. You need to take more shots.
Exactly. And pressing the ball or pushing the tempo will help them get easier shots also.
Shot clock down to 1. Three-point attempt, good. That might just do it. Bree Roberts gives the Saints a 13-point lead. That could be the dagger. Dangerous to say that this early with as well as UNCP shoots the 3 ball. But it might be desperation time for the Braves.
It's looking like it.
Monley in trouble. Back outside for Williams. Allen wide open in the corner. Steps in, takes a long 2 and misses. And Flagler grabs the rebound.
And all the rebounds this half have just gone Flagler's way.
A nightmare shooting quarter for the Braves. They're 0 of their last 10. Haven't scored a point in nearly 5 minutes. A 12-3 run by Flagler since the start of the fourth quarter. They were already up by 4 to begin the quarter. Shot with the clock winding down, no good. Braves grab a clutch defensive rebound. Bayham to the basket, lays it in. Down to an 11-point game with 3 minutes to go, and here comes the full court press. Hard charging Alex Alford into the front court. Saints will empty their bench, both players who were sitting on the bench over the scorer's table.
If there's one thing for sure, it's that all 7 of Flagler's players have contributed. They've all done what they can in this game, and they've all helped out their team a lot.
Offensive rebound. Flagler coach Erica Lang-Montgomery calling, pleading, please take it back outside. They'll do just that and can take the game clock down under 2 minutes. Well, give Flagler, especially starting with the coach, give Erica Lang-Montgomery and her team a lot of credit. There was a game plan. They executed it, especially here in the fourth quarter, which is control the tempo, control the pace of the game. Foul reach in on UNCP, just the third person or the third team foul on the Braves, but it resets the shot clock out to 30. They recognize that getting tired on the road, tired, coming off short rest, playing on Monday. There's only really one thing you can do with a 7-person team, and that's to just try to cling to that lead and limit the amount of time that's left in the game. And they've really shortened this game by doing that. John Haskins will call a timeout and put the put the game plan on, really turn on the jets for this Braves team. And someone needs to light a fire under them.
Yeah, definitely. And we'll see what they come out with after this timeout. But you were definitely right about Flagler. They've done a great job with their game plan and sticking to it. And honestly, this is probably what they're used to. They've been playing with down numbers for most of the season. And so as we might think that they're tired and their legs might be dead, they've been doing this for a while. So you know what? Maybe they're not. Maybe they're in great shape, as it has looked out here. And they've got their rotation down. Everybody knows their roles, and everybody's been doing a fantastic job for Flagler at playing their part and coming away with a victory. And if they do this, this will be their second straight win.
How about that? 2 straight wins after a 14-game losing streak for Flagler. They weren't a dominant team in the PBC last year, went 9-10, lost in the opening round of the PBC tournament, but they swept UNCP. Bayham to the basket, missed the layup, offensive rebound. Allen banks it in. Back to a 9-point game, but we're under 2 minutes to go. And the Braves need a steal or a foul here. And Flagler takes the shot clock all the way down a couple more times. You can basically get this game clock down to 0.
Yeah, the Braves need to do something and make it fast.
I think the Braves will just play straight up defensively this possession. Thought they might try to give a foul, at least put themselves at 4 to make it so the next one would put Flagler at the free throw line. Shot clock to 3, jump shot from the elbow, no good by Hodge. Leaves the window open, just a tiny crack for UNCP. Williams to Bayham. Monley calling for it down low, double team comes. Monley is fouled, lays it in and 1. And Hodge might have just fouled out of this game. They do call it on Hodge. She fouls out of the game with 11 points. And Janisa Monley with a very important free throw here.
You know, I don't know about you, but it seems like Monley, when she gets that ball down there in the post, she has an incredible ability to just create contact and cause fouls. And a lot of the time when fouls get called, she gets the ball to go in.
Well, the fouling out of Tiffany Hodge was something I think the Braves wanted in their game plan. You can probably check it off the checklist, but it might be too little too late. Monley will have the notable size advantage down low, but the Braves, trailing 6 points, might need to start going after 3s rather than easy 2s. Full court press works by the Braves. They force a turnover. 54.9 seconds left, and this one's not over yet.
No, it's definitely not over, especially with Tiffany Hodge out the game. And like you said, Monley with the size difference, the Braves will probably start going in the post, and they probably will start pressing, but they have to make everything quick.
Allen over to Williams. Monley calling for it down low. They can't get it to her. Braves taking a little while here. Bayham to Allen. Allen drive and dish back to Bayham. She dials long distance and connects. And it's a 3-point ball game. Timeout UNCP. That's the last one the Braves have. How about that? UNCP waiting until the 11th hour of this game to start dropping in shots.
Yeah, and that's something that they desperately needed. Down by 3 with 40 seconds left. This game looks like it might just end up going down to the wire. But after that timeout, Haskins wasn't too happy, I think, with the amount of time that they took to get that basket.
Well, I would just say with the shot they took, that was a shot that was available 10 seconds earlier. It's one thing to work the ball and really, work and get a good shot after, 12, 15 seconds if it's a layup or a wide open 3. But that was a tough shot for Brianna Bayham.
Yeah, especially because the closeout was there, the defender was there, and I guess she said might as well.
Supreme confidence from the Braves junior guard. Bayham's got 9 points. Braves on a 10-0 run in the last 2 minutes and change. Flagler hasn't scored in nearly 3.5 minutes. UNCP taking the time in the huddle. Flagler ready to go. They know what they need to do. Get the ball across half court and hold it, force UNCP to essentially foul. 3 team fouls on UNCP, 4 on Flagler. Flagler is a team that shot the ball so well. 38% from the floor, 32% from deep. And here comes the full court press from UNCP. Inbounds pass goes to Mathis. She's fouled. Just the 4th team foul on the Braves. So the next one will put Flagler at the line.
That foul doesn't really hurt them. They had 2 to give.
With the Braves out of timeouts, deciding not to try to go for the stop, but instead, presumably a foul. They can't get the quick steal. Alford passes it across half courts to Roberts. This should be a foul. No, it's turned over by Flagler. Flynn couldn't hang on. The Braves tried to wrap up Roberts after she had already passed the ball off, and the officials just missed it.
Yeah. Wow.
And the Braves don't even need a three here.
Nope.
Stevens, Bayham, Allen, Williams, and Monley, the five for UNCP. Janisa Monley with the size advantage down low if the Braves can get her the ball. She's been a dominant post scorer against just about anybody. Here's Allen. She fires a contested three for the tie. No good. Monley grabs the offensive rebound, puts it back up, banks it in. Down by just one now. UNCP presses. They need a foul. Going for a steal first. Alford gets it up the floor. There are open players up the floor for Flagler, but it's traveling called on Roberts. Braves do not have a timeout to draw up a play. What will they do with 9.9 seconds to go? Flagler will call a timeout. This allows John Haskins to draw up a play. Allows Flagler to set the defense. Saints do not have a foul to give. Bryant, is there any question Janisa Monley needs to touch this ball in this possession?
No question at all. You have 9 seconds left, or 10 really, to work your offense, get the ball down to her in the post, and from there, the Braves, the Pembroke fans, everybody should have confidence in her to get the job done, to put this Braves team up by 1 point.
You can surround Janisa Monley with good shooters. You don't even need a three, so it doesn't need to be around the arc. But I think the spacing is going to be very important on this play. My goodness, Brian, we were writing the eulogy for this game. We thought the Braves were dead, and Flagler had a stunning upset win. But the Braves with a chance here to win the game. It goes to Bayham. Here we go. Off of Monley's screen, Bayham gets right to the basket. She's fouled. She'll shoot two. What a bone-crushing screen from Janisa Monley.
That's a highlight reel screen. You don't see those too often, especially in a women's game. That was nice.
So much like the last home game, Brianna Bayham at the line in crunch time. Now, Saturday, Bryant, you and I were here on the call. It was a tie game, and Bayham had two. She made just one, but it was enough. Now she needs to take the lead. Brianna Bayham, 75% from the line this year. The first one is good. The Braves have scored 13 straight. Remember, Flagler can advance the ball with the timeout. And they do have one timeout remaining. The Braves don't have any. Here's Bayham to take the lead. Left it short. Offensive rebound. Allen puts it back up and in and one.
Wow.
15-0, the UNCP run. And the Saints will have nightmares about this one, no matter what the final result is, Brian.
Definitely. And you know what? Size makes a difference. Because as soon as Tiffany Hodge fouled out this game, the Braves went to work down low.
Allen free throw. No good. Offensive rebound again by Ebron. Gives it to Bayham. It's all over. The Braves win. They scored the last 15 points in this game, and they survive on their home floor. 65-63.
What a comeback.
What a breathtaking win for UNCP. And one I'm not sure they're necessarily proud of, but they will definitely take it.
Oh, yeah. Like you said, they will take it. This is something that, as Coach Haskins, you go into the locker room, you say, hey, wow, we pulled it out. But obviously there's things we need to work on. We should have done better, but good job getting the win.
Flagler with the loss drops to 3-17 overall, 1-12 in the Peach Belt Conference. The Braves improved to 14-6 overall, 9-4 in the PBC. In a situation where this is a Flagler team that's really struggled against the top teams in the PBC, the Braves hold serve and come away with a massive come-from-behind win, scoring the last 15 points in the last 3 minutes. They win this one by a final score of 65-63. UNCP men's basketball coming up next. For my broadcast partner Brian Reed and our entire crew, this is Cameron Songer saying, be sure to stay tuned. We'll see you in Here we go, 3:46 to play. Francis Marion down by 16, and UNCP, they're right there. A share of the first Peach Belt Conference title in program history is within reach. This is a lead that last year might not have been safe for UNCP. Watts, a baseball pass, Pruitt tracks it down, into the lane going 1-on-3, can't lay it in. Ben Miller wanted a foul call. Most officials aren't going to give that, going 1-on-3. Grant reaches in, gets the steal. Rose the other way with the left hand, good. Putting on a little show there, Quamanian Rose, and the Braves lead by 18.
And don't forget the big man with the steal. Can't forget that
with
credit.
4 fouls.
Yeah.
And it was a clean rip. He took his cookies. Tried to go for another one. The ball comes out from Browning. Here's Grant ahead of the pack. The two-handed flush. Browning. No, check that.
Wow.
It's Jenkins, the offensive foul.
Great setup by Alex Bradley for that charge.
Wet spots all over the floor on both sides. They're going to need to stop and mop these up. I'm not sure it's going to stop the crowd because they are fired up right now. The lead up to 20, and UNCP is so close.
This is great. This is amazing. I'm loving it. The fans are loving it. The team is loving it. This is how you get Braves rocking.
Looking for Grant, the pass stolen. Bradley just went down on another wet spot. 3-point attempt, no good. Way too many red shirts under the basket there for the Braves to come away with it. 3-point attempt, good by Douglas Dwight. Bradley makes the catch on the inbound. He's fouled by Jaquez Smith, and that's the 7th team foul on Francis Marion. So it will be a 1-and-1 for Alex Bradley. Meanwhile, Braves fans, in case you're wondering, of course, I'm not saying to turn this stream off. I'm saying when this one is done, go ahead and turn your attention to Augusta versus USC Aiken. There's still 14 minutes to go in that one, and Augusta has a 51-48 lead. Now, right now, Augusta and UNCP are tied. If both teams win tonight, the Braves would be the number 2 seed, as Augusta has the tiebreaker by virtue of having a better in-division record than UNCP. That's games right here in just the East Division. But both teams can claim a share of the regular season title. If the Braves are able to hold on to this lead and Augusta loses to USC Aiken in Aiken, then the Braves are not only the number 1 seed in the East Division, they're the outright Peach Belt Conference regular season champions.
And you know, with a win, and it doesn't matter who wins or loses with Augusta, USC Aiken, the nets are still going to be cut tonight.
Absolutely.
A historic moment will have taken place here on this court tonight.
And we hope you'll stay with us for that. We'll keep the stream rolling for that. Barring any massive collapse, should be a night of celebration in Pembroke. 3-point attempt. As Francis Marion, really all they can do here is fire a bunch of threes and hope for the best. Patriots are seeing their last glimmer of hope for a spot in the PBC tournament start to slip through their fingertips here. Bradley content to dribble out some clock. Take this clock under 2 minutes. Braves lead is 19. Bradley up top, gives it to Watts with the shot clock down to 4. Watts going to the basket, gets clobbered. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, he just got all kind of tangled up on that one.
Patriots could have given a foul and forced just a 1-and-1. Instead, it's a 2-shot foul. That's the second personal on John Jenkins. John Jenkins out of USC Salkehatchie, not a guy who plays a lot. In fact, hasn't played in 3 of the last 4 for Francis Marion. Watts with 2 free throws, 65% foul shooter on the year, and he's no good on the first. Braves have not shot a lot of free throws in this game. These are free throws number 8 and 9 on the night. Braves have made 5 of 7 as a team. Second free throw for Watts to push the lead back to 20. It's up, and it is good. Change now for the Braves. Mike Smith will come on for Brandon Watts. senior back out there on senior night. Brandon Watts, the way he's walking up the floor, seems to think his night is done. Hard to blame him. 20-point lead with 2 minutes to go. But the Patriots, they've shown they can fill it up from long range. That three-pointer good from Douglas Dwight. And they shot the lights out in the first half, at least in the first 8 or 9 minutes of the first half, as Bradley gets poked, maybe in the eye there. If not in the eye, in the chest. There's a little stake shaken up. He'll stay in the game and shoot this 1-1. Official let a little bit of that contact go, but not too much.
Yeah, I'm surprised it wasn't called when he got hit the first time. But, you know, honestly, 1:39 left in this game. The Patriots are down 17. I don't really expect any late push from them the way this game has been going.
Bradley good on the front end. Checking into the game for UNCP. Junior Bryson Hall. And redshirt freshman Jeff McElwain. So Nigel Grant and Akia Pruitt out of the game for UNCP. As the Braves just look to salt this one away. Ben Miller getting to empty out the bench a little bit here. Micah Kinsey will go to the scorer's table and replace Bradley, it looks like. So Alex Bradley comes out on senior night to a round of applause. With the win, this won't be the last home game for the Braves. They will play at home on Saturday, 3:30 p.m., the presumptive start time there, but for more information, check uncpbraves.com. Hall double-teamed after he made that steal. Smith tried to save it. It goes out of bounds, last touched by Francis Marion. Braves will have 6 seconds to break midcourt. Change now for the Braves. James Murray Boyles in for Cormaine Rose.
Yes. Coach Miller's just trying to get all these seniors out here and make sure they get the round of applause that, you know, that they deserve.
Huge hug for Cormaine Rose. It's been 6 years in the making for the senior. And he will finally be able to call himself a conference champion. With the win, the Braves can clinch a share of the PBC regular season title. But the technicalities aside, with the win tonight, the Braves are champions. Kinsey with a spectacular steal. Murray Boyles into the front court, charging to the basket, lays it in and one. Why not? James Murray Boyles. His first 2 points of the night come in a stylish fashion. And Carson Mounts will check in now for Mike Smith. The Braves going with an extra large lineup. Mike Smith, a senior, comes out on senior day. What a moment. Murray Boyles converts the three-point play. The Braves lead by 22. Final minute here of the second half. Francis Marion not calling off the Dogs. Coach telling him to speed up, shoot the shot. Left corner three, Dwight off the mark. Rebound Murray Boyles. And it looks like the Patriots won't give the foul here. Final minute. Celebration time in Pembroke. The Braves will be able to salvage a season split against Francis Marion. Kinsey, pass looking to the corner. Murray Boyles, catch and shoot three off the mark. McElwain was fighting for the rebound. He had position, and he will go to the line. Foul called on John Jenkins. And how about this? Last regular season game of the first season for Jeff McElwain. He'll have a chance to get his first career points.
And you know, watch this Braves bench if he makes these. They love to see these players. They love to see Jeff McElwain and
Bryson Hall.
Yeah,
the other guy who, they work so hard in practice. They don't often get to get in games.
Yeah, but when they get in, the Braves bench goes crazy. They love to see it.
There it is, the first career point for Jeff McElwain. Puts the Braves ahead 87-64. About a 4-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Drive to the rim, no good. Rebound hauled in by Bryson Hall. Shot clock turned off. The Braves don't need to shoot it. James Murray Boyles takes it across midcourt. and it's celebration time in Pembroke. Game clock will wind down. Braves will finish the regular season 21-7, 14-5 in the Peach Belt Conference. We need to warn the Braves bench there. And that's a technical foul on the UNCP bench, as they were up off the bench before the clock ran out. And that puts a serious damper on the celebration. Let me tell you what. Hate to call out any names. It looked like that was Giovanni Mack, who just ran out onto the floor, decided to chest bump his guy. And it's absolutely the right call. It's a technical foul.
Yeah, but can you blame their happiness? Yes, it was the right call. I'm not taking anything away from that. Definitely the right call. But, I mean, you can definitely understand how happy this Braves team is.
So the Braves don't get to hold the ball to end the clock. Francis Marion will be the ones.
No, it'll be Braves ball.
Okay, it was just a one-shot technical. So the Braves have to wait before that last final horn. Inbounds pass to Kinsey. He goes right to the rim with a one-handed flush. Rubbing salt in the wound, Micah Kinsey. And that's it. The Braves are Peach Belt Conference champions. It's all over. 89-65. They've done it. The Braves are the champions of the Peach Belt Conference.
It's a wonderful thing to see, isn't it?
The Braves clinch a share of the Peach Belt Conference in technicality.
For now.
The regular season championship is in Pembroke, and the Braves will cut down some nets tonight. The teams will shake hands. Let's take a quick run through of the final stats. UNCP completely halted Dietrich Browning in that second half, as Ben Miller getting mobbed by the fan section. This has been a long time coming for the Braves. They've been on the cusp a couple times, have tied for first in the division a couple times under head coach Ben Miller, but this is the first time they've won a conference regular season title. UNCP men's basketball with an 89-65 win. Braves led by Quamaine Rose and Alex Bradley. Who else on senior day? 19 points for Bradley, 18 points for Rose, 12 rebounds for Pruitt.
And everybody showed up.
It feels like the whole town was in here tonight.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they were. To be honest, this was the place to be. You know, everybody knew this. A lot of people in this community went to Pembroke, whether it was the University of North Carolina at Pembroke or Pembroke State, you know. So the love that this community has for this university is just tremendous, and the support that they give is amazing, and it's never ending. You know, this school means a lot to a lot of the people around here. So for this to happen, it's a great thing to see, and everybody loves it. And you can just tell by the happiness on the court and people running around and the amount of people just staying here. This means a lot to them. This truly means the world. And, you know, it feels great to be a part of it.
It's been a pleasure all season to be a part of it, and plenty more to come. The Braves will host on Saturday the opening round of the Peach Belt Conference Tournament. Opponent and exact time to be announced. Stay tuned to uncpbraves.com for more information. We're going to step aside now, let the PA and the stadium music take over, and we'll just stream here and let the pictures speak for themselves. The Braves will cut down the nets and celebrate a regular season title here in the Peach Belt Conference after an 89-65 win over Francis Marion. For my partner Bryant Reed, this is Cameron Songer signing off from Pembroke. Thanks for listening. Braves are champions, baby.